Hi guys, good evening. Welcome to my podcast W5. Wow, woman winning wonderful world. Friends, in last so many episodes we have seen women in history. So now, has happening history stopped? Answer is no. Every day someone is creating history, breaking records. After some time, anything new becomes stereotype and so people start losing interest in it. But life is to live and to give. The biggest and persistent teacher who teaches us to give is nature. Nature is a beautiful thing that keeps our minds at peace. Therefore, nature heals us whenever we are in sadness and distress. Nature provides us with many valuable things and we should not take them for granted. Nature is full of surprises. We have to find it out. Nature relaxes our mood and lifts our energy in a very positive way. Nature is only good thing that we can rely upon for our entire life. Nature is the light path for millions of writers to describe their imagination in papers. It is our sole duty to keep our nature clean and green and keep its component in place. We must take the severe initiative to beautify and safeguard our nature. If there is nature, there is a chance of existence of life. And this is understanding of our today's wow woman who followed her passion, obeyed her duty and left her government job, a job for which also she took efforts but being unsatisfied in that changed her path. She is Reshma Ranjan from Jharkhand, who created history in nature with YouTube channel Prakriti's Garden. Reshma Ranjan from Jharkhand left her government job to pursue her passion for gardening and with her YouTube channel Prakriti's Garden shares helpful tips how toss and tricks to help lakhs nurture their own gardens. The start of Reshma Ranjan's day is slightly different from the rest of us. Instead of a typical 9 to 5, this resident of Bokaro, Jharkhand has her nursery to tend to before she gets started with other chores. What is astounding is that Reshma had a well-paying government job which she left in order to dive into her passion for gardening full-time. Her YouTube channel, which goes by name Prakriti's Garden, has lakhs of followers who borrow inspiration from her gardening tips and tricks. Isn't it interesting? So let's see how all it started. A green thumb since childhood was something that made the difference. It all began in her grandparents' home in Bihar. Growing up, Reshma never had a dull day as she was exposed to the wonders of the outside world and plethora of plants. Her grandfather and grandmother would share her knowledge about different crops, flowers and plants. Adding that this knowledge passed down to her continues to help her even today. And so, growing up in an environment that placed greenery above everything else, Reshma too has carried on the legacy. However, it was not always her idea to be a full-time gardening enthusiast. After studying biology in class 12, Reshma moved to agricultural science at the Indian Council of Agricultural Resource (ICAR). Following this, she landed a job as agriculture coordinator and settled in Bokaro in 2015. The job did not allow her to change or implement new things. Her job was to help the farmers, but farmers were not ready for any change. And so she was not very happy with her work and neither could she grow plants. Unable to use her knowledge of horticulture to usher in change, Reshma thought she would be better able to help if she shared her ideas with gardening enthusiasts like herself. She began working on setting up her YouTube channel and gradually realized there were more people fond of gardening than she had estimated. It was a simple video of growing a rose naturally that served as a milestone in the success of the channel. Her videos detailed helpful tips on different methods of growing flowers and fruits and how to see them flourish and bloom over weeks and months, amassing millions of views. With this, brand started reaching out to her promotions, and as the passion turned into a well-paying hobby coupled with the love that she received from viewers, Reshma finally quit her job for good. Today, if we walk into her home in Bokaro, we will be greeted by around 2,000 potted plants that she has tended over the years. When she is asked why she is planting it in pots, she says this allows her to take these plants with her wherever she may relocate next. Tutorials on how to grow sponge gourd, avocado, or varieties that are not well known, as well as shots of bonsais in their colorful bloom, are just a few gems from Reshma's collection. She says she is also open to experimenting with newer techniques of growing and flowering and has tried grafting. Today, she has more than 9 lakhs followers on YouTube and thousands on Instagram and Facebook, all looking to her for gardening insights. She is earning around rupees 1 lakh a month through YouTube and Facebook. The most important thing for her is that today she is happy and able to help people to spread greenery. Really a wow job for her. So therefore, friends, we should follow our passion, our dreams, and ultimately it will really lead us to a good economic generation activity. Meet you tomorrow with next wow woman. Till then, keep smiling, be happy. Bye bye.